Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Kurious Cast. I'm your host, Charles Coetzee. And today, after a bit of a break from doing this, we're back with a very special guest, George Azzi.
Very special guest.
Very
I like
special.
that. I like that. Thank you very much. It's been a while in the making. I think we've
Yeah,
been back and forth for a bit.
we've been talking about this for a while and
Yeah,
we've finally made it happen. So,
yeah.
welcome
Finally.
and thank you for being here today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
For those of you that know George is a lot of things. He's first and foremost, he's a really fucking good bloke,
Good.
but he's also a business owner. He's a father. He wears a lot of hats.
Mm.
And best probably the best place to start before we start talking about business and how that journey's come along. It'd be good to give the audience, and I know a little bit, and it's probably a bit I'm going to learn today too, but
Yep.
give the audience a bit of an understanding of who you are, where you come from, and a bit of your upbringing. Because I always say that your past is what makes you who you are today. So yeah,
100%. I'm a big believer in that. My upbringing, my
yeah,
past. Just a young kid, grew up in Campsie. We came from Lebanon during the war. Came over. I was born over there. Came over when I was 4.
mm-hmm.
We were probably one of the last to come over. Really, we're lucky to get out of there. As you know, it's a bit of a shit fight at the moment over there. So yeah, we're blessed to make it out. Family we moved to Warwick, Queensland. Started off there, then we moved to Kirrawee in the Shire, and then we moved to Earlwood, and then to Campsie. Yeah, so we moved around a bit, like just following work. Really, my parents following work, and yeah, it's pretty much it. Grew up, went to school at St. Paul of the Cross, Dulwich Hill. Big shout out St. Paul of the Cross, primary school. And then De La Salle Ashfield, then St. Charbels, and then Bankstown. Ended up at Bankstown, where
So you moved around a lot during your childhood.
I did. Yeah, I
Yeah.
moved around a bit, but I was SRC at Bankstown, Student Representative Council. No biggie. Just a bit of, a bit of back information there. So yeah.
So yeah, and then I guess what was family life like for you?
Family life was good.
Yeah,
Family life was good. Like, just Lebo family's always close.
yeah,
Well, a bit too close if you ask me.
yeah. Sometimes it can
Yeah,
be.
yeah. Fucking punishing, always in your business and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
it's nice. Like, you just see that they're in your business and they're punishing and they're headaches because they care,
yeah,
which is something I realized later in life, unfortunately. But yeah, like, dad was at work all the time. God rest his soul. He was always working, and mum was the stay-at-home mum, like most mums were back in the day. Now a lot's changed.
and just on that with your dad always being at work, I can relate.
Mm,
I think that's just the mentality and that's the
yeah,
culture. It's like get in, work, 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 look after the family.
yeah.
So seeing that, and some people would say, and I know just I'm talking from my own experience, like some people would say, oh, dad not being around, isn't a good thing, but at the same time, dad not being around and him always being at work to provide is what allowed me to drive in my own businesses and to really push myself, because it's like if he's working that hard, what excuse do I have?
100%. And
So
as you know, like,
was that the same thing for you?
100%. I got all my work ethic from my old man.
Yeah.
It's been about work since the jump, really.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I was playing footy, he's like, "Why are you like
Oh,
playing?"
so if you know George, he's told you a million times, but if you don't know George, he
Oh,
did
so
used
no,
to
no.
play for the Sydney
I used to
Roosters.
play for the Roosters. So the 2002, the year we won the comp, I got my name. I got my name on the wall at the Sydney Football Stadium. So not many people could say that. Played for Lebanon, so had a bit of a good run there. I'm a bit of an athlete, hybrid athlete now.
Hybrid.
Yeah, so I played a bit of footy. Anyway, growing up playing footy,
Yeah.
like, my old man didn't really put it prioritize it at all. Really, it was
Mm-hmm.
like, why are you going to play fetch in the park?
Yeah.
Like, go fucking get a job.
Yeah.
Like, you should be working.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And the first thing when I like messed up at school or messed up at home, or the first thing on the chopping block was rugby league. He didn't really give a shit about it, and like, he didn't really know what rep football was, or how good we were growing up. He just
Mm-hmm.
didn't really give a shit. It was all about work and what's it going to bring to the table.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
guess coming from his past, I would assume it's always been like it can be a bit make or break,
yeah.
especially coming from Lebanon and how hard it can sometimes be with work and everything. So coming
Mm.
here, seeing the opportunity, it's like, why aren't you taking the opportunity?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And for people that have been to Lebanon,
Yeah.
mate, it's a fucking shit fight over there.
Mm-hmm.
It is such a rough joint. It's if you're not working, you're not eating. It's
Yeah.
simple. Like, the government's not taking care of their people.
No.
mate. It's do or die there. It's dog eat dog, and like I went over there. I've been over there a couple times, and you just see like it's raw, man. And like your own relatives are coming for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
see you coming from Australia. Oh, he's got money. He's got money. Like, let's just try and milk him, mate. These people are brutal, but
Yeah.
it's a good place. I shouldn't be knocking Lebanon. It's a good place.
No, look, the people themselves are great people. You know,
Yeah,
especially when you go there, you see the hospitality. Even when they don't have anything, they're still very
yeah,
hospitable.
100%.
But
They're
it's just,
survivors.
but it's just
Yeah,
they're just a product of their environment.
yeah, 100%,
Yeah.
100%. And when the government just rapes and pillages of people, mate, like obviously that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just sad. It's just such a beautiful place with beautiful people. It's sad that it's like that at the moment. But
Yeah.
hopefully it could change.
So I guess going in through schooling and then into rep footy,
Mm.
and then you've transitioned into other things later in life, and you've had a few career changes.
Yeah, I've had a few.
So
Yeah.
like, tell us a little bit about that, like your footy, because like a lot of people, I guess, you see the footy player, and then after life of footy in the limelight, these people either just disappear or you never hear
Mm.
from them again. And obviously, you've had to figure out pretty quick you need to reinvent yourself. So
100%.
like, what does that what did that journey look like for you?
So I've probably reinvented myself a few times, too many times. So I sort of lost my identity there for a bit. But growing up, it was all about footy. Like that's it. Like, what do you want to do when you grow up, mate? I'm playing footy. Like,
Hmm.
what do you mean? What do I want to do? I'm playing footy. And it was only till I got to the Roosters that they told me that, mate, you need to find out what you're going to do. You can't just be playing footy.
Hmm.
So they put me through a course, teaching course. It was Bachelor of Physical Education.
Yeah.
So I had to sort of run that parallel to my rugby league. So,
Hmm.
which is good, which is lucky because I fell back on teaching once I passed the footy stage of my life.
It's credit to the club as well that they're actually helping the players think this through, like what happens life after footy, and you know, being such a physically demanding sport, you know, your next game could be your last game.
100%, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And hats off to him, man. Like, there's no way I would have thought about life after footy while you're playing footy.
Mm.
It's all about let's go. Like, when's the next game? What are we doing?
Yeah, well, you're in the moment.
Yeah, you're in the moment. Yeah, and
Yeah.
like being young and dumb, like you're not thinking about life after injury and life after sickness and.
And then when with that footy career, I guess when it did start to wind up,
Mm.
what, how did that? Was it like an abrupt ending? What happened there?
Yeah, well, it was pretty much an abrupt ending. I got hit in the kidney while I was playing footy, and I
Yeah.
found out that I had a tumor, cancerous.
Hmm.
So it was just like bang, that's it. That was your last game. Like no farewell, no signing autograph, mate. You're done. So
So
see you later.
it was an abrupt ending for you.
Yeah, it was very abrupt. Yeah, it was like a kick in the balls,
Yeah.
really. So chemotherapy, radiotherapy, just go through all that shit, and mate, that's when family come in, kick in, the support network, and
And how important was that to you?
mate, it's everything.
Yeah.
As you know, like
Yeah.
like Easter just passed,
Hmm.
and I was just regretting going to see my sisters. Oh, geez, I got to see my family. What a headache. But at the end of the day, that's like all you have is family.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you have is family.
And really, it's until they're not there anymore.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, and
Yeah.
like we can probably both contest to that with people in our lives that are no longer here.
Mm.
You know, it's not till they're not there anymore that when Christmas and Easter and birthdays come around, and you're like, fuck, that person's really not here anymore.
Yeah, we miss them. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But when they're there too much, you think, fuck, what's going on? Like, that's enough. But yeah, enough. Family's everything.
Yeah.
As you know, you come from a very tight family yourself.
Yeah.
Without family, like where would you be, Charles? Like you'd be lost, right?
Yeah. It's definitely a lot of what makes up our character.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Well, I think there's a few things that I feel that make up our character. Is one, it's your family.
yeah,
Two, it's those people around you, those very close friends.
yeah, yeah,
Those ones you can call when shit hits the fan and you know
yeah,
they're going to be there.
yeah,
And
100%.
there's generally only maybe one or two of those people.
Yeah,
And then also just experiences.
yeah. Well, definitely experiences, life
Yeah.
experiences, your ups and downs. Really, they build character, right?
Yeah.
Like you're not really. It's sad when you talk to your kids, like, and they're going through something. You're like, bro, like you're 21. What do you know about stress? Like, what do you know about struggles, mate? You're fucking 21. Like, you've seen nothing. You know what I mean? Like, wait till you get older. So just kick back and just take it as you go. And just, once you get older, mate, you got plenty of time for stress. You got plenty of time for headaches.
But it's funny in hindsight we think like this. Like I remember me as a 21-year-old looking back now at the shit I was stressed about. And it's like, what the fuck was I stressed about?
Yeah, what the fuck is it?
Didn't have a mortgage, didn't have
Nah.
bills to pay. I was
What are you
just,
stressing about? Oh, this girl's not calling me back.
yeah.
No, there's plenty of girls that are gonna call you back. It's gonna happen a lot, man. So
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a very, very different things you stress about as you
Yeah.
go through life.
Like I was telling my mate Smalley, like back then the biggest stress was having a shit game.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I've had a shit game. Like what's gonna happen? Like am I gonna get cut? Or the coach is gonna blast me? But now, mate, you've got a mortgage coming out of the bank
Hmm.
every fucking month. So
Yeah.
that's a stress. You got a missus at home that's doing your head in. That's a stress. You got kids that are running amok at school, like teachers calling you like your kid's a little shit, come get him, like everything. It just, yeah, it's compounding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's tough being a man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't get talked. It doesn't get talked about, I don't think, enough.
No. And women just don't understand.
Saying that while there's two women sitting behind the
Yeah.
camera.
Sorry, girls. You girls are still young too, don't you? So, yeah.
But looking at your support network,
Mm.
and I know like a big part of that is your wife,
Yeah.
and and funnily enough, like I'm guessing she's probably a big part of you having probably you reinventing yourself and growing. I know I can contest to that with my
Yeah.
own wife. Like, what did you going from? You obviously landed in teaching. You overcame the cancer,
Yeah.
thank God, and
Yeah.
you're here with us today, very healthy.
Yep.
And you got to a point where you obviously were teaching. You had a career there. What made you go, "Fuck, this isn't working.
Yeah.
Where do I go from here?"
Well, my wife really like
Yeah.
teaching was great. I was loving it. Like 12 weeks a year holidays, paid holidays. Are you joking? That's like I was kicking back. That's a life I want. Just cruisy.
Yeah.
Like I'd go home like on Mondays. So like Mondays would be NFL day. So all my free periods, I'd bank them up, and I'd go home during school. I could say it now because I'm not fucking teaching anymore. I'd go home and watch NFL.
Yeah.
Like I just watch the Raiders play. It's a 3-4 hour game. Kick back, go to the gym. Like what a life, you know what I mean? Just cruising.
Yeah.
But there was more to be made financially. Like I had a young family, you know what I mean, and just it just wasn't putting too much on the table. So she was pushing me to do extras, like do like. So we ended up buying a truck, a tipper truck. Ended up running that. That was successful. Thank God. Thank God it done well. A lot of
Was that just doing haulage?
yeah, just doing haulage, earth
Yeah.
moving. So we done that. And then I started to see more money coming in from the trucking industry than I did from teaching. So we had to sit down, make the decision that hey, it's time to move on. You know what I mean? Which was hard to leave a job that's so cruisy.
Yeah, well, I know like anything to do with construction and that world is
Yeah,
very high paced, very mentally demanding as well as it is physically demanding. So
Charles,
what was that transition
it
like?
was fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Going from a casual kickback environment where it's corporate to an environment where, mate, it's on. You're turning up to the job site, and the builders are like, they're ready to go. I'm like, I haven't had my coffee. Like everyone just needs to fucking relax. They're like coffee. They're like your trucks are running late. There's no operator here. There's no traffic control.
Yeah.
Like it's a brutal industry, and then you're dealing with savages. Like to go from a corporate world into a building, like anyone that's done that, mate, it's so rough. And then to go back into the corporate world where I am now, it's such a transition,
You
man.
appreciate it. I can contest to that myself, going from like a panel shop to marketing,
Yeah.
like dealing with tradies and insurance companies, and like it's a very brutal industry. Probably in a lot of ways, a lot of parallels with building.
Yeah.
And then you go to dealing with like corporate, and it's like, oh, everyone's really nicely spoken and everyone's very polite to each other. It's like, oh, this is
Yeah.
refreshing.
It's refreshing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you go in talking like you're still in the building, and they're like, "Hold on,
Yeah.
you can't fucking talk to us like that. Like, what's like? We're gonna send an email.
You gotta,
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem
you
here.
got to remember where you are.
Yeah, you gotta remember where you are.
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with truck drivers.
Yeah.
Like I was going home. I was telling Smalley, I was going home talking to my kids like they're labourers. My wife's like, mate, this is not gonna work. Like, don't talk to me like that. It's rough, and my kids are like, oh shit, Dad's having a bad day. We should be quiet.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that
And your
person.
kids see and absorb so much more than we realize.
100%. Like
Yeah.
especially these days, kids
Yeah.
are so switched on, man.
Yeah.
They're so smart. But however, let them see Dad's working. Let them see Dad's
100%.
stressing. Let them see Dad's doing it tough.
They've got to see all of it.
They have to see everything.
Yeah.
And they absorb it. Like I learned from my dad. I learned my work ethic from my dad.
Yeah.
Like when I was in the building game, I was getting probably 200, 250 calls a day. A day. it's just it's I was taking it home with me. I was going home at probably 11 o'clock at night, trying to find a tip for the next day, trying to keep the trucks running, trying to keep the work going. It's not easy, man. Like it's such a rough industry.
And then with that business,
Mm.
how did obviously you started with one truck.
Yep.
Where did it go from there? Like, as in, did you scale that business? Like, what did
Yeah,
that
so
look
I
like?
jumped into so I started with one truck. I jumped into the family business.
Yeah.
So he was running 23 trucks
Mm-hmm.
and probably 40 excavators.
Was this dad?
No, it's my brother-in-law.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I jumped into that with my truck. I added that to the
Yeah.
mix, and he goes, I need you to run the operations for
Mm-hmm.
me." So we ran. I jumped into there, like dealing with 40 excavators, 50 excavators, dealing with operators for the excavators, dealing with laborers for site, dealing with traffic controllers, and then dealing with truck drivers. Like these guys, it was such a brutal. Like, it just tore me apart. I was dying.
So, as the trucking business grew
Yep.
and you started working with your brother-in-law and started to take over the operations of the business or help assist him with them, what did that look like as far as what obstacles and what problems did you incur or fuck ups did you have along the way that you
Mm.
had to learn from? You know, whether it was like looking at cash flow, whether it was looking at like resource allocation with machinery, like what was it? What were the problems that you incurred?
Well, there was always problems with machinery.
Yeah.
First of all, you had to stay on top of the servicing. You had to stay on top of the
Mm-hmm.
sort of you had to stay on top of the whole maintenance of these machines.
Mm-hmm.
So there was up to 40 machines, which is a lot to stay on top of. And once something goes,
Yeah.
mate, you're not talking about changing brake pads.
No, this is like big dollars
Mate,
to fix
this
stuff.
is big machinery. Like you're looking at D10 bulldozers,
Mm-hmm.
which is like a $1 million piece of machinery. So that's always a stress.
Yeah.
And then you had stresses with the EPA, so the Environmental Protection Agency.
Yeah.
So that's, mate, that they were on my ass all the time.
I can
So
imagine.
oh yeah, 100%. And mate, they're brutal to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
They're on ya, and they want paper. Like there has to be a paper trail. There has to be a paper trail for everything.
Mm-hmm.
And as you know, like when there's a paper trail, there's no money to be made. Like there's always,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if I should be saying that, but
No, but at the end of the
yeah,
day, regardless of the reason I ask these questions
yeah,
is because regardless whether whoever's watching this is in the building game or not,
yeah.
the one thing that every business owner can contest to right now, at least in Australia, is that there's so much red tape and bureaucracy when it comes to running a business. It just eats the bottom line out of your business.
There's no money to be made.
No,
It's not worth it.
no.
Why am I
Sometimes
running
the
around?
juice isn't worth the squeeze.
100%. And why am I running around when there's only this much to be made? Where I could cut a corner and bang, all of a sudden.
Yeah, and it's not like the end result is going to be any different, and it's not
No,
like you're polluting the world and you're going to make a worse place.
no.
It's just someone in an office somewhere that knows fuck all about your industry
Yeah.
has gone, you know what? I think because I need a job that you need to do all this extra shit that's unnecessary
Mm.
because I need to feel important.
It's someone in the office that knows exactly everything about your industry, that
Mm.
wants to be fed,
Yeah,
that could see you eating and says, fuck that. I want to be fed too.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is
So
not, which is really counterproductive to the economy.
it's not worth it.
No.
No, it's not worth it. And then look, you're right. It's not worth the juice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I learned that pretty quick. I learned who you have to keep happy and who you don't pretty quick. You know what I mean? And some like people within the government, and then there's people outside of the government. You know what I mean? That you had to keep. It's very political. So
Yeah.
one wrong move and mate, you've got a headache.
It's a balancing act.
It's a balancing act, man. Yeah.
And you learning that very quickly, who you had to appease and who I guess didn't matter so much. Was it through maybe fucking up one of those relationships?
Oh, it's been fucking up a lot of relationships. And brother, you got to mend those quickly because you got another job around the corner that you need that bloke for.
Yeah, we can't burn the bridge, essentially.
Mate, in this industry, it's such a small industry.
Yeah.
When it comes to tipping, when it comes to trucks, you can't burn any bridge.
No.
Like even in life, like
Yeah.
mate, we're here for a good 90 years, 100 years.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't be burning any bridge.
Yeah.
Because everything's going to come around. I've learned that. I've burnt a lot of bridges, bro. Trust me, I've burnt bridges while I'm standing on them. You know what I mean? So I've learned that the hard way. And as you know too, you've probably done the same.
Yeah.
Just through.
The way I always look at it is like at the end of the day, if you run a business, you generally have a risk for appetite. An appetite for risk that someone else generally probably doesn't have, which is fine. But at the same time, you're probably because you've got that appetite for risk that the general person doesn't have, you're most likely going to have fuck ups along the way. But the way I look at it is I never look at it as a fuck up. It's only a fuck up if I don't learn from my mistake.
100%.
But if I fuck something up and I learn from it, that's a lesson.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
There's lessons to be learned everywhere.
Yeah.
Like in your wins and your losses. But I feel the same way, especially in the losses, man. Like there's a lot of lessons to be learned.
So looking at that transition from, obviously you had this business, you're working with your brother-in-law, family business. I'm guessing just working with family in general, because I can contest to it. Sometimes has its challenges.
Fucking punishing.
Yeah. I was trying to be a bit nicer about it. But at the same time, you know, you were obviously making all the money that you dreamt of probably making, as far as like providing for your family, living a much more comfortable life as opposed to working on a wage as a teacher. Like, what then made you say, all right, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. Let's go and do something else. I need to reinvent myself again.
Yeah. Like I said, it was very profitable.
Yeah.
I was making a lot of money in the trucks and the tipping and all that stuff that comes with it. However, like, you're miserable. Like, I've put on weight. I'm not sleeping at night. The phone's going off 24/7 during family time.
Yeah.
And my wife's like, you're with your kids. Don't answer that. Don't answer. I'm like, babe, I can't not answer it. Like, it has to. Like, shit has to work for tomorrow. I need to answer. And it just, I was spiraling, to be honest. I was just like in a mental slump.
Yeah, I think that's the other thing that a lot of people don't realize. They see like, oh, he owns a business, he's doing good, he's driving a nice car or whatever it is, but they don't see what goes on when no one's around.
Yeah, 100%.
They don't see what goes on when it's taking away from your family time.
Yeah.
What it's doing to your mental sanity and your mental health.
What it's doing to your marriage.
Yeah.
Like, I was
all of it.
Yeah. I was on holidays with the family.
Yeah.
In Bali, and I was on my phone the whole time, like just constantly work.
Yeah.
And like, she's like, "Why'd you even come?" And I thought to myself, "Fuck, you're right. Why am I here? I'm stressing out more here than I would be back at home."
Yeah.
And I thought, this is like,
that's not living.
No, it's not living.
Yeah.
It's not living. You know what I mean? So, I was miserable, man. So I had to pull the plug.
And to be honest, I've only known you since you've had the gym.
Yeah.
And the George I know, I could never imagine you that way.
Yeah.
But I guess that's all part of reinventing yourself.
100%. And I'll tell you what, like, thank God for that time in that industry, which that also taught me work ethic. That taught me you got to hustle. It's all about the hustle. And then I've sort of transitioned into the gym world where it's all kicking back, and like it's not kicking back. There's a lot of moving parts in the gym world.
It's just not as fast paced.
It's not as fast, and it's not as demanding.
No.
Where I could kick back at the gym and talk to you for an hour.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like that's me at work. I'm boots on ground there. Whereas like the conversations I'll be having in the construction world, they'd be short and fast. Get this done. I'll meet you here. That's it. This has to be done. Whereas the gym world, like, we're just training together. You know what I mean? Like, we're kicking back.
It's a very different environment.
It's such a different environment, but the work ethic is still there, but it's just more laid back.
And then I guess, how did it happen? Like World Gym, like what did that look like? Was it just you woke up one day, I was like, you know what, that's a good franchise, I'm going to go there, or was it something that was like, hey, I've always wanted to have a gym, and then maybe something's fallen into your lap, or you've been introduced to the right person? Like, what did that look like? That transition.
So what happened is, we were looking. I was always talking about a gym, always talking about a gym, and some mates like sort of knew I was into the gym, like looking for one. Sorry, so they found a spot, and they because they work in a totally different industry. They're full silent partners. And they know that I could. You know, I'm interested in it. I want to get out of this industry, and I'm looking for something new. So they found a spot. We're actually looking at Snap Fitness in the beginning, but they were so hard to deal with, and they're just so punishing. It was grueling. We found a great location, and my business partner said, "Hey, listen, why don't we approach World Gym?" He goes, "Leave it to me. I'll talk to World Gym, and we'll come back." So lucky, just through luck, but we sort of got it over the line with World Gym. Yeah, and they came over, looked at the spot. They said, "Oh, well, it's in an office building. We'll see." Like, they were umming and ahhing about it.
Yeah.
But then, like, kicked off and had done well. So usually, as you know, World Gyms are 2,000 plus square meters.
Yeah.
Ours is only 1,200 square meters. So
yeah,
It's a bit smaller than every other world gym, but
It's definitely a nice space though. Like you go in there and this is, I guess, testament to you and what you've built in a very short amount of time. Like there's a big sense of community in there. Everyone's pretty friendly. It's not, even though like people look at World Gym as a brand sometimes, especially if you're from someone that's, I guess, not in that world and doesn't go to the gym and train, that brand can look a bit intimidating.
very much so.
But you walk into that gym, and your gym in particular, is like you don't feel that way.
Thanks, Charles.
Yeah.
I appreciate
So like
that, mate. Thank
it's
you.
a testament to what you've done.
Yeah, thanks. And like, I think in any business, as you know,
Yeah.
if you're boots on ground yourself as a business owner, it's going to succeed. No matter what you do. If you're there pushing forward, I think you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. And financially, I've put all my eggs in one basket with this place. And so far, so good. Knock on wood. Thank God, just through the grace of God, I've been blessed. Been blessed. So yeah, it's good, man. I've been very lucky.
And then with this business starting out in those, I guess, because it's a completely different thing. What are the things that kind of took you back that you had to learn very fast along the way with this industry?
Like I said, I've gone from talking to builders and truck drivers into a corporate sort of industry where it's all offices.
Yeah.
Like I'm dealing with complaints coming from building managers. I'm dealing with complaints coming from people upstairs. I'm dealing with complaints coming from members, and I just need to push back and just learn that I can't talk to them like like I'm chasing money. I can't talk to them like they're fucking truck drivers. I need to sort of be professional, which is something
your objection handling is very different these days.
it's very different.
Yeah.
It's all emailing and back and forth. It's not aggressive talk like I was doing before, but it's fun. Like it's it could be worse, bro. Like it could be worse.
But even just like with the setup of the gym and looking at, I guess, those really early days, is there anything in particular besides that really like stood out from a business standpoint where it was like, okay, I've got to really like pivot and I've got to learn this very fast?
Yeah, well, I didn't know there was so much red tape.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to like safety and
Yeah.
and even acoustics. Like because we have offices upstairs, I learned real quick that an acoustics report cost $6,000.
Yeah.
And then the results from that report, I had to put special flooring in the gym because of the vibrations that will go upstairs. That's a $300,000 exercise.
Yeah.
I didn't budget
I even
for.
noticed all your pin loaded machines have all got little springs on the
They've
bottom.
got little springs on them. Yeah,
to stop the sound.
yeah. I didn't know anything about that. Like,
I've never even seen that before.
Yeah, I'm learning as I go. Even gym equipment. People start recommending gym equipment. I'm like, what the fuck's that? Panada. I don't know anything about Panada. Like Atlantis. What the fuck are you talking about? I thought it was just all, techno gym and hammer strength. Like I don't, like you learn as you go, and which is fun too. Like I'm learning as I go. Pilates, reformer Pilates. What? What's that? You know what I mean?
So we're going to see George at a Pilates class soon?
Oh, 100%. You'll see me in tights. You'll see me in tights as a Pilates instructor. No, you won't. You won't see me.
I don't know. I think membership might drop a little bit. George.
Yeah, on the contrary, bro. I think membership will boost. No, it's good. It's good to always be learning. Otherwise, you get stale. You get bored. You know? Yeah. And it's always good to be talking to different people. Like the gym people are all walks of life.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of funny people out there, man.
Yeah.
And you've got a lot of good people you can learn a lot of, which we've had a lot of good conversations in there.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? But it's always good to keep learning.
Yeah, it's definitely a big melting pot of personalities going into gyms.
To fucking say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes it fun.
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, it's no 2 days are going to be the same.
Nah, no 2 days are going to be the same there. And even the same person on different days is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes they're walking in smiling, how are you? And the next day they don't want to bar with you.
And then looking at, obviously you're very involved in the day-to-day at the moment of the gym.
Yeah.
But how important or how pivotal has it been to get the right team on board with you, from sales to front of house to making sure that that teams, I know you've got a very solid team now. So like having the right people there, how pivotal has that been to the success of the business?
Listen, the people, my staff are what makes a gym.
Yeah.
Like without the staff and without me having trust, like at the beginning, I was watching the camera all day, every day. Like I still do. It's toxic. It's sickening. And like even with the staff, they're like, mate, just go sit in your office. Like I'm standing over, just watching them do. Like I'm a toxic motherfucker. Like, I'm just sitting there. Like I don't need to be there, but I want to. It's my baby. You know what I mean? I need to be there.
You've got a lot of not just money, but like you got a lot of time and you've got
Yeah,
a lot of time and just resources put
yeah,
into that gym.
yeah, 100%. And
Yeah.
and so sometimes I need to like just sort of take a step back.
Mm-hmm.
But my staff at the moment are fucking unreal. Like they're so good. But just my own sickness and in my own head, I'm constantly. I need to be there. I need
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that fuck he's not. That's not enough ice in the shake. What are you doing? Like you know what I mean? That's not how you. That's not how you put weights away. That's not how you talk to members. Like you got to say hi and bye to everyone. They're like, fuck off. Just go sit in your office. Like get out of here, man.
But it's good you've got a team like that, and I can contest to that when you run a business of like really ensuring that the team that you've got working with you is working with you, not for you.
100%,
Yeah,
100%. And I it's like a family.
Yeah.
Which is like it's crazy. It's only been a year. It hasn't even been a year yet. And like my squad that I got, my team, they're good, man. Like they're solid, which is good. Thank God. Like yeah, we've had a lot of toxic ones come and go too. So you got to nip that on the
but that's
butt.
all part of it. Like you're not going to really appreciate that the good team members or the good staff
Yeah.
members until you've had a few shit ones along the way. A bit like anything, you probably got to do a few shit jobs to realize when you got a good job.
Yeah, 100%.
So like it definitely helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
Even
part of
yeah,
learning.
like team's everything.
Yeah.
Like even these girls, like setting up and being here on a Saturday, like it's just
Yeah,
yeah. So team's everything.
yeah. Good work, guys.
Yeah, good work, girls. Yeah.
So what's next for George?
Um,
I don't know if you know. Just tell us what you want to tell us.
I
but
want to
what's
open another
next?
gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be bigger. It's going to be bigger and better, more expensive, unfortunately. I'm going to do my ass, but it's just like you want to grow, right?
Yeah.
You want to grow, and I just feel in this country we're so blessed that you can't go wrong. Like you put your balls out there, and I think it comes up.
As much as we complain about a lot of things about being in Australia, like how much tax we pay and
Yeah.
how much red tape there is, the big takeaway is though, if you're willing to put the work in,
Yeah.
there's a lot of opportunity.
Oh, we're blessed here. We are so blessed. You could sook about tax as much as you want, mate. We are so blessed in this country, and yeah, open up a new gym, and yeah, and then from there,
Yeah.
we'll see how we go. Maybe get a Rolex.
So I got a couple of questions for you before we go today.
Yeah.
So 3 questions, right? So the first one is, knowing what you know now, what would you tell your 15-year-old self?
Be patient. Just be patient. Slow and steady wins the race. Not rush, 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 rush. Get it done, get it done, get it done. I think slow and steady is probably the best way to approach it. It's the best journey to take. And enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Don't fucking just trying to keep up with the Joneses and stress out about money now. Slow and steady wins the race.
It's definitely a good bit of advice. Now,
Yeah.
if you were sitting here with your future self,
Yeah.
what is one thing you'd want to know from your future self?
Where do I invest?
Besides the obvious.
Where do I invest next? I don't know. Are you proud? Are you proud? Did we do a good job? Are we all right? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
are my kids good? Are my kids proud? Like, I'd love to see that. I'd love to know that I've shown my kids the light. You know what I mean?
It's funny when you sit here, when you think about where you started. I'm the same as like you think about where you started and why you did what you did, and it's generally like financially driven. And then when you sit here and ask your future self what you want to know, you're not asking how much money you got. You're asking, are my kids proud?
Yeah, are my kids proud? Well, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, if you've got all the money in the world and your kids aren't talking to you,
Yeah.
are you really wealthy?
No, that's not wealth.
That's not wealth.
No.
And if you got all the money in the world, then, like, heaven forbid, your kids get crook. Like, are you wealthy? No. I'm happy the wife doesn't talk to me. That'll be a blessing. But if the kids are upset with me, that's a problem, you know? Yeah.
So,
Are you proud? I just want to know my kids are proud. That's all.
so one more question is, what would you tell the 25-year-old out there, random person that's maybe, or even 30-year-old, whatever age they are, that is maybe doing something they don't really love and wants to do and wants to chase their dreams and go to that next thing, and maybe needs to reinvent themselves, but is a bit scared?
Take that calculated risk. I think. Listen, it's easy for us to say, but I've lived it. I've gone through the miserable times. I've gone through the downs. I've gone through all the shit, stressful fucking times where I'm in a shit job. I don't want to be there. You just know there's better. So I think take the risk. Like take the risk. What's going to happen? Just take the risk and just go as hard as you can. Really, that's what I would say. But
Yeah.
yeah, I've lived it, and trust me, it comes from experience. I think just fucking go balls deep and just go everything.
Well, thank you very much for thank you very much for today
Yeah.
and sharing what you shared. I'm sure that a lot of the viewers are going to get a lot of valuable information out of this, and you did share a lot about your life. So
I hope
thank you.
so.
So thank you. So thank you very much,
Yeah,
and
my pleasure.
hopefully we'll do this again soon.
Oh, mate, awesome, Charles. Thank you very much.
Thanks.